Just, the world's kind of crazy right now, so I'm just doing what I can. Running. I got a few training partners, Chito Vera. I got a couple other guys like Mike John and a couple of my sparring partners that are willing to come in during this time and help me out. I spar with some of my friends, but it's not the same. We're only training once a day. And it's not like crazy training. Like I'm running, hitting pads. My friend has a mat at his house, so we're doing jiu-jitsu at the house. So it's not the same, but it's not ideal. But hey, man, I want to fight, so why not? I was in Florida with Chito Vera for his fight this last weekend, and the UFC does a great job. We get there, they test you. They test you every morning, do your temperature, and they tell you, hey, if you feel sick, let us know. They'll take you to the doctor, make sure everything's fine, and things like that. So the UFC is doing everything they do. In between the rounds and in between the fights, they wipe down the cage and everything. So the UFC is doing the best thing, best scenario possible. They're making sure that everything's cleaned up. Against Jussier, it's a good fight, man. It kind of sucks because we're friends. We met almost like 11 years ago, but it's business. I'm down to do what I got to do to get that win. Obviously, it's a lot different style. Kai Kara-Fran's a stand-up guy. Jussier is more of a grappler, but not really. I train as much as possible, and right now with everything going on, I'm trying to get as much work as I can, whether it's wrestling, striking, or jiu-jitsu. So nothing really changed. I train everything year round, so I'm just trying to keep everything sharp and just basically game plan. I think being patient on the feet, not trying to kill the guy, just being nice and relaxed. And then I think obviously the jiu-jitsu part, he's a world-class jiu-jitsu guy. He's been a black belt for a very long time. He's very good, and I think that's going to be the key. Everywhere. He's a great fighter. He's good on his feet. He's good on the mat. His wrestling is good. He's beat a lot of the main guys in the division. Davison Figueroa just fought for a title, and he beat him. He's beat Perez. He's beat a lot of the big name guys. He's been in the UFC for a long time, so he's well rounded everywhere, and he has a great camp behind him. So, I'm getting ready for the best Jussier Formiga that there is. Nah. You know what I mean? If a fight's a fight, doesn't matter. Look at people like Dan Henderson beating up young guys. It's just a fight. It's whoever's better that night. Who knows? Right now our division's kind of up in the air. But I'm not really looking towards that. I gotta get to pass this fight first. That'll put me in the top 5. Hopefully, and then go from there. There's a lot of tough guys at the top of the division, so I'm gonna take my time, do what I gotta do, just rack up these wins, and they can't deny me. No, I don't. Like I said, I really don't look too past forward anybody, because you never know how the fight's gonna go. I just wait. I'm just waiting. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully it's my night, and when I win, then we'll go from there. Yeah, but I can make the weight. I work with a great nutritionist, perfecting athletes. Paulina, she got everything down to science. So as long as I can make this weight and not kill myself, we're good. Man, obviously I think Chito won. It's kind of one of those things. Like you lost the decision, but you won the fight. You can't control the judges. You did everything you do. It just sucks, Chito did everything he could do to win that fight, and I felt like he won, and then to get taken away like that. But it's part of the sport, part of the game. It's gonna happen. Hopefully, it doesn't happen too much more, but it's gonna happen, and all you can do is like move on. Just crying about it's not gonna change anything. Yeah, man, we're good friends. We used to live together when he first moved to the States, and he's like a brother, one of my main training partners. Guy that he's always in my corner. He's just one of my good friends, man.
When you started?
I started helping one of my friends train for MMA. I was still in high school wrestling, and he had a fight coming up. He asked me to help him with his wrestling, and just kind of wanted to try it. So I waited until I graduated high school and started training from there. I started training when I was 18, turned pro when I was 19. No, so my mom takes all that stuff. So she has them in shadow boxes and stuff like that at home. And yeah, she told me if I do that, then she'll slap me in the back of the head. So she has all that stuff. She likes to keep it, and I like to keep it too. Those are things that you can never, get again. So I mean, I like to collect that stuff. Yeah, I have all of them. All my gloves, my hand wraps, my shorts. The only thing I don't have is a jacket. I usually try to trade it with the person I fought. So I got a couple guys. I'm missing a couple guys, but I got most of them. Yeah, so I've lived in Mexico from the age of like 2 to about 4 or 5. It's just small town, country town, dairy. Super small. I went back last year, the year before that, or last year when the UFC went to Mexico City. I took a week and went up to Guadalajara, and it's still the same, man. Still the same as I remember when I was younger. Small town, a lot of cows, everybody eating all the time. So nothing's changed. Nah, I just, whatever's there, I trained jiu-jitsu for a long time. So you kind of just go with whatever's there. And luckily that's been 2 of my, submissions in the UFC. So, just kind of go with the feeling, you can't really plan for it, but if it's there, it's there.
Gracias por visitar Somos MMA en YouTube. No olvides suscribirte a nuestro canal y activar las notificaciones para seguir disfrutando de nuestro contenido.